Alright, man. Welcome back to my YouTube. It's King Emo. You are now about to listen to an original audio horror story. If you have nightmares, you have been warned. We're gonna get straight into it. And we're going in nightmare mode with it. This is a dark ring story. Alright. There was a girl outside in the forest. She started talking in a demonic voice to the guy outside. Alexa said, "Oh hell no, you doing this? Just come home." The girl that was talking had a black hood on, the lights blinking. She take the hood off and started talking again. "I thought you wanted this, the lights blinking. You said that you wanted this." The fog covered the entire forest as the girl was talking. "You wanted this for us together forever. This is your life. Follow me and come home." A few years later, a girl was seen in the ring. Thunder and lightning goes off. It gets dark around the ring. The light turn red. The girl looking all around. Then all of a sudden, shadow appear behind the girl. Then stare at her in the face. She look at him. A siren goes off. The shadow raise her hand with the black glove. The black glove get closer to her face and choke the girl out until she passed out. Queen said, so the girl that got possessed became best friends with the demon. She said she has no idea I'm coming for a lesson and the demon that possessed her. Alexa said, "We gonna be best friends and she won't be my friend. I'ma break her fucking neck. You're in the ring." Alexa go to the ring and tackle the girl to the floor and teleport it back to what she was. She teleport back to the ring again. The thunder goes off, the siren go off with it. It get dark, the light turn red. Alexa was hanging upside down. She turned her head. Then Queen rise up and from the ground, standing behind the guy. Lester was looking at the shadow from earlier. The guy standing and tackling him to the ground. Your Queen and Alexa tackled the girl to the ground. They both look at the shadow in the ring. We at the fun house. Alexa said, "I made some drinks for the rabbit." The witch said, "Off with her damn head." The rabbit said, "Oh, this that good shit." Alexa said, "Damn right." Alexa was fighting with Queen again. Alexa started crying in a creepy voice, looking up at Queen. Alexa had on a pink and purple shirt with white gloves. She reached her hand out for a hug, then threw Queen into the ground. She started smiling and skipping around. It get dark again, but this time the light turned purple. The ring turned into a playground. Alexa sitting on the swing. You're looking at the snake. You're standing outside the ring. Alexa started talking. Alexa said, "You thought she was coming, didn't you? Welcome to my playground. You're the snake that burned her. You're in the middle of the ring. And she at home now. But if she come back, and she will come to the playground. And if she does, it'll be the last thing you won't be ready for." She then teleported to the other side of the ring. Now when all black and looking up at the viper's name, Alexa snapped the snake on fire and he died. Ain't this how it go? Damn. Alexa was in the door playing with the box. She started talking and said, "Not yet." Then she said the ring on fire. She get on the floor like she crying. The lights went now. She started smiling now. She laughing now. Here go the dog. Her name Lily. She in the mirror. She said she watching you. She might follow you. Lily had a friend. Her name Charlie. But Charlie didn't survive. He got ripped apart at the playground. Ain't this how it go? Damn. Yo, welcome back to my YouTube. It's King Emo. You are now about to listen to an original audio horror story. If you had nightmares, you have been warned. We're gonna get straight into it. This is another one of my original stories. It's called it's called The Story of Barbie and Ken. The Vision of Barbie and Ken. We're gonna get straight into it. This story was already up on my main YouTube, but I took the story down and remade the beat for it. We're gonna get straight into it. The Vision of the Corpse of Barbie. Alright, the creepy soft narrator. One night I had a dream that I wanted to be a human. I not had a human body in years. I have been this empty corpse with no heart, no soul, no eyes to see, no mouth to feed, no legs to walk, no brain to talk. Until one night I had a nightmare. Yuki pulled up. Yuki said you had entered the wrong playground. Who left you hanging on this tree? The creepy soft narrator say the little girl was mean. She had harmed me by a tree. But before she choked me with the swing, then you heard a voice say, "Help me, please." Yuki said, the girl would get a vision from me. That's fucked up. She choked you with a swing. I see your blood leaking on the swing. I taste the blood. It will make me sing. The creepy soft narrator said after she choked me with a swing, she did drag my body down on the slide and blood dripped from my side. Yuki said she would get her ass dragged when she get a visit from me. The narrator said then she tied my legs to the monkey bars and beat me with an iron pole in the dog. And Yuki said, "Oh my God, this girl was not very smart. I would beat her brains out in the door." The narrator said finally, she hung my body on the tree by a rope. She burned my skin. I started to cry at the end. Then I was burned alive at the end. The vision end. And you get later corpse on the ground. Then she picked up the shovel and did suck the next coffin. This time it was a male corpse body. Inside she picked up the coffin, and goes into another vision. This time it was darker. The vision of Kenny. Alright. This Kenny story. We're gonna get straight into it. And we going in nightmare mode with it. The vision of Kenny. The voice of a whisper. It said, I walked into a house. I heard a honey voice of a young boy. He said his name was Kenny. Kenny had pale skin, long black hair, dark green eyes. If you look into his eyes, he would take your soul from the inside. Kenny said, I saw the boy from outside the window. He looked like, yeah, he was lost. His skin was cold and covered in frost. The voice, the voice of the narrator said, as I looked at the boy, I saw pink mist rise on the floor. There was a pink door. Kenny said, I made the door was unlocked. As he watched, he reached for the door. The voice said, as I unlocked the door, the body rise from the floor. I flowed into the room, and there was frost all over the floor. It was dark and cold. I felt my body went numb and it froze. Kenny said, as I froze his body in the cold, I got an axe and cut off your both of his arms. Your red blood dripped in the snow. The voice of the narrator said, suddenly I felt my froze glass arm shatter on the floor, and then my head froze. Pink smoke was coming from my nose. Kenny said, yeah, when his head froze, I grabbed the iron pole and swung the bat at his head until his brain froze. And that was red blood, it dripping in the snow. Then the narrator said, I felt my glass head shatter in the snow. The pink mist rise further up my legs until I couldn't walk no more. Yet once again, I see the boy about to swing at me as I felt the cold wind. The kid said, then I grabbed a saw and cut both of his legs off and watched them bleed out until his soul screamed out. As the rest of his blood froze in the snow. After vision ended, you can put the corpse on the ground next to the female corpse. And then she take both of the corpse into the house and goes into the doll room and use her doll magic to make the female body come back to life. The body is full of blood. She showed her vein and slowly lean her head and bite the left side of her neck, taking all of the human blood, then ripping her heart out and eats it. And now we in Yuki house. Then Yuki, you place her right hand, you over Barbie forehead, and the pink mist rise over the female doll. The doll body shake violent, and suddenly a pink shadow cover body, Barbie entire body went inside of her, taking over the human body. Yuki had fully possessed Barbie. Then it got quiet for a short second. She left Barbie alone, then went to Ken course and used the dog magic for the second time. Human blood fought your fears up the course, bringing it back to life. She smiled soft, showing her vein for the second time. She bites the left side of his neck until all of his human blood was gone. She then snatched his heart out in his body and eat it. Then the pink shadow covers his body and goes up, making his body shake. And now you can have taken both for the soul of Barbie and Kenny. This how the story goes.